Have a good night, Kamala Harris. Now's the time I need you on my side.
No, that was the most racist joke ever.
No, I got like 4 more in the chamber.
Have you ever witnessed a heckler rally against a comedian? It's almost like one would see a spoon being brought to a sword fight. You know what's coming? The moment when a heckler thinks they're saving the world while the comedian stands right there for the popcorn. So keep your cool on this one, for these hecklers are gonna learn. You don't mess with the mic.
I am a short man, or a tall boy, you decide. I hope you can see me over the piano okay. They're totally not interested. That's all right. I'll try to pretend like that didn't hurt at all. They didn't look up. They didn't even look up, not a one time. They didn't even look up to look down.
Drew Lynch starts off his set with a bit of self-deprecation about his height because just immediately addressing the elephant in the room whenever you're a short guy is always good. However, instead of enjoying the comedy, this lady sitting front row suddenly thinks it is her moment to shine.
My wife is, she's married right to me. And I love her dearly. I love her dearly. She's so much taller than me. I lost respect for her when she married me. I was like, you don't have to do this. This isn't you. You know what I mean? I was like, this isn't a write-off. You don't have to do that. Losing respect for? Oh, you. Oh. Does it happen? Does what happen? Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. A little bit insecure. I said I lost respect for her because she was dating me. Yeah. So these are jokes.
Let us deconstruct that for a bit, shall we? Drew has this shorty rear row minding whoever, and the girl has denoted it important enough to become the hiccup in his performance. Because of course, when you're not even listening, that's the best time ever to interrupt with a lecture, right? Drew's reaction? You know, he lets her know he had it all planned out to make it about her feelings on how the whole evening went, but he won't sacrifice humor for drama. Instead, he does it all with the grace of someone who knows exactly how to turn a woke heckler into punchlines. Classic move. At the end, Drew sneaks in a little nugget of comedy wisdom. There's no such thing as an appropriate joke. That's why it's a joke. Perfect. That's just the kind of tough-minded attitude every comedian ought to have while handling a woke heckler. After all, you can put an intended distortion in their flow, and they will turn that disturbance into pure comedy gold.
I voted for Joe Biden, but that shit didn't feel great. Felt like I was giving Grandpa the keys to the Oldsmobile and telling him to drive to California. That was the best of a bad situation. I give credit where credit is due. I'm probably the most pro-anti-Trump comic out there. That mother.
You're not.
Shut the fuck up!
No, you shut the fuck up. As a white guy trying to talk for black people.
I'm not.
Bitch, no, you're not.
Yes, I wasn't.
No, you were.
You just tuned in.
You were trying to.
Well,
You were trying to.
For what? What are you upset about? It's not me.
No, and shut up. Any black person ever try to laugh at his fucking jokes? No.
Stop having fun, motherfuckers!
Now ain't this a wild one? Troy Bond is doing his comedy routine, just doing his thing and throwing around a few political jokes. He's enjoying himself right until that moment when a heckler butts in with hollers of him being a racist.
Go ahead, yeah. Stop having fun.
Can we get her an Adderall or something?
Wow. Are you serious?
See, yeah, no, that's what happens.
No, you're white, trying to like talk about, no, and you.
My probation officer is here now. I don't know who the fuck you're mad at, but it's not me.
No, a white person trying to make fun of black people.
See, now you're crying, and I was just trying to make you laugh.
No, don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, usually genius is the way to put it, Troy says. He leans most into the absurdity instead of getting defensive or trying even to explain. And just like that, the heckler gets blasted for ruining the show. The real comic irony in this situation? The heckler spent 15 minutes getting angrier and angrier, while Troy just stayed calm, cool, and funny. Troy had indeed dropped some self-awareness because he mentions the absurdity with which it is that you're going to a comedy show and expecting a TED Talk on political correctness. If one wanted to hear about reparations and those race relations, then they could Google it. Here, we're here to laugh.
Now's the time I need you on my side.
No, that was the most racist joke ever.
No, I got like 4 more in the chamber.
No, Kamala Harris.
Wait, don't drop the scarf, man. That was $3 at Dollar Tree, man.
Steve Madden, bitch. No.
Yeah, go pick up the gun she left under the chair.
Are you serious? No, y'all want to laugh about
I'm so horny for no reason right now.
Well, which one of us has experience? Well, here's the thing. I mean, I also haven't been trans or gay, but I do speak to people. No, you're the first woman I've ever spoken to.
It's a really classic moment as a heckler attempts to pull his I know better card and tries telling the comedian how to address women correctly. However, the comedian was unrelenting. He would not take a step back or go out of his way to apologize.
If you watch it, you're a woman and you go,
We'll all sit around and drink and talk about, oh, hey, a woman's pretty.
do you think we have no women in our lives? Have you seen this suit? I know women. It's obvious that I don't get any pussy. Don't project that. That is my problem.
What really makes the case hilarious is how outrightly, without trying, the comedian deals with that heckler. When the line, "We got an undercover woke police over here," is thrown out, it's a mic drop moment. That's how you handle someone who thinks they are the authorities on what is appropriate in comedy.
Everybody has a good time. Bridge the cultural relations. It's very important. It's good. What's that?
Said you need to stop picking on people. Start doing real jokes.
I'm just going to repeat what he said, and I'm not lying. He said you need to stop picking on people and start telling real jokes. What? Now.
Why are you applauding yourself, you jackass?
This time, another lonesome, woke-facing heckler tries to impose their standard to what constitutes real comedy. Well, Samuel O'Bab is flying high right now doing what he loves most, telling jokes about his heritage, his life, and, yes, a little touch on race, of course. But then again, a self-righteous idiot in the crowd will, hey, stop picking on people and start telling real jokes. Really, what is a so-called real joke, the kind approved by woke police?
Why would the majority of the crowd be booing you? If it's... Did I have a turban? No, I do not have a turban. However, I will say, okay, look, you had a turban growing up, I didn't. Is that what you're saying? I get mistaken for being Indian all the time. And it annoys me too because there's a difference, bro. People are like, you're Indian. I'm not fucking Indian. You can't just pick any brown person and call us Indian. You're not Columbus. That one's for you. That one's for you.
Well, so Samuel the Pro just sinks the ship on this heckler. Quite boldly, he declares the heckler trying to ruin his set. Why would the majority of the crowd be booing you? Hint, probably because you're ruining the vibe.
This is my life. This is my life. You don't like talking about race? Or you don't like talking about race? Is that your thing?
It's the cheap way out.
It's the cheap way out, man. Well, you know what? Race is a reality to me, man. And it's a reality to most people. And I'm making light of it.
Race is a reality to me, man, he says, reminding the heckler that his jokes come from a real place, not just an easy out for cheap laughs. And that's the way you handle a woke heckler, folks. By completely roasting with humor, remaining cool, and simply not let the show derail at all. Remember, comedians are not meant to apologize for their jokes. They are there to entertain you, even at your expense at times.